Hello, good day guys. So I will be reporting about substantive audit procedures. Substantive audit procedures are the auditor's primary objective in examining prepaid expenses and deferred charges is to determine that those items represent proper charges to fit operations and that those items represent proper charges to future operations and that the amounts their allocations to costs and expenses are reported in accordance with generally accepted accounting principle applied on a consistent basis to determine propriety, validity, and accuracy of these prepayments and deferred charges. The following general audit procedures may be followed. So, substantive audit procedures are audit procedures made by the auditor to uh, to ensure that kanang ang ilang mga prepayments ba nga gihimo is legit unya lang ni materialize gud. So, substantive audit procedure are audit procedures that the auditor uses to ensure that material misstatements will not happen in the financial statements. So the first is the prepaid expenses. So prepaid expenses are prepaid insurance. Prepaid insurance is the first to audit procedure to do is the inspect insurance policies on a test basis. So insurance policies are tested regularly to know that the payments made to the insurance are kanang gi-implement gyud sila. So para ma-sure na to baka kanang sakto jud sila. Sa B, review coverage premium. So when we say about review coverage premium, so the coverage premiums on our insurances ato sila i-review. We take a look into the coverage premiums that we have and check during important life changes if maybe kanang ganahan ta mo add or ganahan ta mo subtract sa atong mga premiums sa coverage. So the next is the vouch premium paid and amounts charged to expense during the year and amounts prepaid at year end. So sa kaning say sa prepaid insurance is kanang atong i-make sure nga ang atong mga gi-prepaid o mga gi-charge to sa atong expenses during the year ay kanang mag-reconcile sila balik sa atong mga gi-prepaid sa year end. So mo ni ang gawito na to para maka-make sure nga ang atong mga gibayaran sa prepaid insurance pagka mga before sa year end is kanang mag-reconcile sila balik sa atong year end. So next sa atong kuan sa prepaid expenses is ang prepaid advertising. To first is to examine advertising contracts with advertising agencies and on effective dates covered by the agreement determine propriety of charges in the current year. So sa kaning prepaid advertising atong i-make sure nga ang kaning atong mga contract sa mga mo promote sa atong products is nga atong mga nabayran is kanang ilang na pagawas o ilang na promote gyud ang atong mga products nga based sa atong mga gibayaran pud kay if we pay money to them and they will not promote our products and or advertise them, then we're just wasting money. Kailangan na to ma-reconcile kay we're wasting money on that. So next is the test count undated advertising and sales promotion materials. So sa kaning test count undated advertising materials, so atong ipon ang atong mga advertising materials nga managamit, mga promotion materials nga managamit kay atong sa mga gibayaran. So ato sila tanawon if ning materialize ba sila kay for sila ni materialize, so natay material misstatement kay nabayad because we paid money for those advertising and promotion materials and they did not materialize, so there may be something on the there may be problems on the internal control of our financial institution. So next, and the prepaid expenses is prepaid rent. So prepaid rent, we know that we pay money to the place that we conduct work or kanang magbayad na ba sa atong rent para makagamit ang lugar. So in those prepaid rent, usually we pay an advance of many months so that if we ever go back on our word, the user of the owner of the renting space will be able to use the money that we already paid and be able to bayaran na po sila ba if na mga problema na hitabo. So A is first we have to do for the audit procedure is that examine signed rental agreement noting the effective dates covered by the agreement. We check the dates of our rental agreement if we already paid a few months. So if we paid for already a year and the agreement, it must show that we have already paid for a year and we can use that renting space for a whole year and there will be no problems to that. So second is watch total amount paid and compare with the provision in the rental agreement. So the amount paid and the provision in the agreement kailangan sila mag-reconcile. So if we paid for a whole year, then the time that we are able to use the already paid rent for that space we should be able to use that for a year because that's the amount we paid for that. So C is verify distribution of the prepaid amount to prepaid rent and rental expense by recalculating the amount. So sa distribution or the distribution of the prepaid amount to prepare rent, we will be able to same as ang gisulti kanina kadtong ang atong mga gibayran is mag-reconcile po sila. Mag-reconcile po sila balik sa atong mga gibayran gano'n. So we will be able to use that space for the same amount of time that we have already paid for it. So the continuation of my report will be followed up by my group mate, Ms. Jan Lacerna. So goodbye.